Hello students, we started learning about various forms of the equation of a line. In yesterday's class, we have learnt in depth about the various forms of the equation of a line, and I have given you clues to solve few problems in the exercise. So in today's class, we are going to see the remaining problems in the same exercise. So before we get into the problems, I wish to give a quick recap about the various forms of the equation of a line, which means what are all the things which we learnt yesterday. Okay. So first, to start with, what is equation of x-axis? Equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0, and equation of a line parallel to x-axis is going to be y equal to k. Equation of line parallel to y-axis is x is equal to k. Then point slope form. If we know a point on the line and the slope of the line, then we can obtain the equation of the line using point slope form, and it is y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught, right, where m is the slope and x naught y naught is a point on the line. Next we learnt 2-point form. If you know the 2 points which lie on the line, then we can find the equation of a line by using 2-point form, which is y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1, which is equal to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1, where x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the 2 points on the line. Next is slope intercept form. If we know the slope of the line and any one intercept on of the line with the x-axis or y-axis, then we can obtain the equation of the line using these two things. If it is going to be y-intercept, then the equation is y equal to mx plus c. If it is going to be x-intercept, then y equal to m into x minus d, right, where c is y-intercept and d is x-intercept. Then is intercept form. If we know both the intercepts of the line, then we can obtain the equation using intercept form, which is x by a plus y by b equal to 1, where a is x-intercept and b is y-intercept. Then the last one is normal form. If we know the distance of the normal from the origin and the angle which the normal makes with the x-axis, then the equation is given by x cos omega plus y sin omega equals to p. Normal means what? A perpendicular line drawn from the line to the origin, right? So x cos omega plus y sin omega equal to p. These are the various forms of the equation of a line. So keeping all these things in our mind, let us get back to our exercise. Yesterday we have done till question number 7. Now let us go to question number 8. Now what is given in question number 8? Perpendicular distance from the origin is 5 units and the angle made by the perpendicular with the positive axis is 30 degree. Yes, I repeat, perpendicular distance from the origin is 5 units. The perpendicular distance to the line from the origin is 5 units and the angle made by the perpendicular with the x-axis is 30 degree. So it is very clear, we got the perpendicular distance and the angle made by the normal to the x-axis. Therefore, we can use normal form to get our equation. What is our normal form? X cos omega plus y sin omega equals to p, where omega is 30 degree and p is 5. Therefore, x cos 30 plus y sin 30 equal to 5. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. Take LCM and simplify it. That will give you the required equation of the line. Yes, very simple. So the entire exercise is very simple and interesting, and only thing lies is you should understand the question and you should analyze it properly and check out equation of which line is being asked and what data is given, and accordingly you should choose the appropriate equation of the line form, right? So for that you should by heart all the forms of equation of a line. Only if you keep all those equations in your fingertip, you can solve all these problems in a easier way, right? Now let us move on to the 9th question. The vertices of a triangle PQR, the vertices of a triangle PQR are given. P is 2, 1, Q, R. All the 3 vertices are given. Find the equation of the median through the vertex R. Through the vertex R, a median is drawn. They asked you to find the equation of this median. What do you know about a median? Median is the line segment drawn from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. To the midpoint of the opposite side. Therefore, S is a midpoint, right? And they asked you to find the equation of the median drawn from R. So, they asked you to find the equation of RS. So, if we want to find the equation of RS, what are all the things we need? We need either 1 point and slope, or 2 point we need, or a slope and an intercept we need. Likewise, it goes on. So, according to this problem, if we analyze, it is clearly we know this is a midpoint. So, we can easily find the midpoint of these two, PQ, right, using midpoint formula. What is midpoint formula? X1 plus X2 divided by 2, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. We will get the coordinates of S. And if you see, we need to find the equation of RS, and we got 2 points on RS. R is also lying on this line and S is also lying on this line. And we got 2 points which lie on the line. Therefore, we can very well find the equation of RS using 2-point form, right? What is 2-point form? Y minus Y1 divided by Y2 minus Y1 equal to X minus X1 divided by X2 minus X1, where X1 Y1 is going to be your R and X1 Y1 is going to be your R, Y1 Y2 is going to be your S, or the other way round. You can take it in any order, it doesn't matter, right? Hope you understood and you can solve this problem. Let us move on to the 10th question. Find the equation of a line. Find the equation of a line passing through minus 3, 5. A line is passing through minus 3, 5. They asked you to find the equation of this line and perpendicular to the line through the points. This line is perpendicular to another line. That line passing through these 2 points. So, all these things you should analyze, understand it, then only you can do it. I will read the question once again. Find the equation of the line passing through the point minus 3, 5 and it is perpendicular to the line through the points 2, 5 and minus 3, 6. So, they asked you to find the equation of this line and we know a point on the line, right? And also it is given this line is perpendicular to this line. So, I will give you a clue here. Whenever you come across perpendicular lines or parallel line, immediately you search whether you can find a slope there, because we know the condition between condition based on slope for 2 lines to be parallel and perpendicular. If 2 lines are parallel, their slopes will become equal. If 2 lines are perpendicular, their slopes will become negative reciprocal of the other. So, if we find the slope of this line will be the negative reciprocal of this, right? So, let us take this slope as m1 and this slope as m2, or this as m1 or that as m2. It doesn't matter, right? So, first let us find m2. What is m2? Slope, how you will find when you know 2 points? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So, what is going to be the slope here? 6 minus 5 divided by minus 3 minus 2. So, which is going to be 1 divided by minus 5 is the slope of this line. But this is not, but the equation is not asked for this line. They asked you to find the equation of this line. Our required line is perpendicular to this. Therefore, what will be m1? Therefore, m1 is negative reciprocal of this. Already this is minus. So, this is going to be plus now, right? So, this is going to be plus 1 by 5. If you reciprocate it, it will become 5. Therefore, slope of the required line is 5. You have to write with proper statements, okay? Slope of the required line is 5. Now, we got a slope and a point on the line, so that you can use slope point form. What is slope point form? y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So you can substitute the point and the slope here to get the equation of the required line, right? So what we did here, it is given our line, our required line is perpendicular to the another line, that another line passing through 2 points. So don't blindly use 2-point form and find the equation of this line. They didn't ask you to find the equation of this line. They asked you to find the equation of this line. So to find the slope of our required line, what we did, we found the slope of the perpendicular line. Since we know the relation between the perpendicular lines, we reciprocated, we found the negative reciprocal of the slope to find the slope of our required line. And once we got the slope and one point, we went on with slope point form. Yes. Hope you understood. The things are very easy unless you understand the question, right? Now let us move on to the next question, 11th one. What is given? Find equation of the line, passing through, 11th one, I am reading 12th one, sorry. 11th question, a line perpendicular to the line segment. A line is perpendicular to the line segment joining the points 1, 0 and 2, 3. Divide it in the ratio 1:n. Find the equation of the line. Yes. So I repeat what is given. They asked you to find the equation of this line. So a line is perpendicular to a line segment. A line is perpendicular to a line segment joining the points. A line is perpendicular to a line segment. A line is perpendicular to a line segment joining the points 1, 0 and 2, 3. Divides it in the ratio 1:n. Find the equation of the line. So this line is perpendicular to this and it divides it in the ratio 1:n, right? They asked you to find the equation of this line. So how will you find the equation now? I told you, whenever you come across perpendicular or parallel, you search for the slope there. So very well we can find the slope of this line because we know 2 points on the line, therefore we can find the slope of this, right? Once you get the slope of this, if you negative reciprocate it, we will get a slope of our required line. So we got a slope. Now how will you find a point? For that only they have given you the ratio, right? Now this point P lies on our required line also. This point P lies on our required line also. So if we find P, we got 1 point and slope of the required line, so that you can go with slope point form. We can go with slope point form. Now how will you find this point P? By using section formula. What is our section formula? If the point P divides the line segment in the ratio m:n, then mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n, right? So apply the section formula. The ratio is 1:n, right? The ratio is 1:n and this is our x1 y1 and this is our x2 y2. So if we apply section formula, we can find what is P, right? So what is your step 1? Find the coordinates of P using section formula. Obviously you will get answer in terms of what? In terms of n only we will get. We won't get an appropriate answer because the ratio is 1:n. So obviously you will get the answer in terms of n only, right? Then you find the slope. Find slope. If you find the slope of this, then negative reciprocate it, you will find the slope of our required line. Then use third step, use slope 1 point form. Use slope point form to get the equation, and hence our required equation of line will also be in terms of n only. Don't think you will get a proper answer. You will get in numerical values, you will get in terms of n only. Your answer will be in terms of n only, right? Hope you understood. Let us move on to our next question now. Now we are in 12th question. Let us see what they asked you to find. Find the equation of a line that cuts off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis and passing through the point 2, 3. This is what given in the question. We need to find the equation of a line which cuts off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis, which means x-intercept equal to y-intercept, and they also gave you a point which passes through, right? When they are talking about intercepts, both the intercepts, obviously we will go with intercept form. So by intercept form, if they are equal intercept, what you know? X-intercept equal to y-intercept, that is A equal to B, right? X-intercept equal to y-intercept. So x by A plus y by B equal to 1. This is what our intercept form. In that we are going to replace B by A. So if we take LCM, x plus y equal to A. This is the equation of our required equation of the line, right? But we have in terms of A, how to find our A? It is given this line also passes through the point 2, 3. We know if a line passes through a point, if you substitute that point, the line should satisfy. So substitute 2, 3 for x, y. We got the answer as A as 5. So again resubstitute there. So x plus y equal to 5 is the equation of our line. Yes, since they spoke about equal intercepts, go with intercept form, A equal to B. So you will get our equation, but to find A, they have given you another clue that it passes through 2, 3. Substitute, get the answer for A and resubstitute it. That will give you the equation of our required line. Yes, hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question now. Now 13th question is quite interesting and is most frequently asked question. Find the equation of the line passing through the point 2, 2 and cutting off intercepts on the axis whose sum is 9. There is only a slight difference between the previous problem and this problem. In the previous problem they have given you equal intercepts, but here they have given you sum of the intercepts, right? Sum of the intercepts. They have given you sum of the intercepts is 9. So what does it mean? A plus B equal to 9. So we can find A in terms of B or B in terms of A. So A is equal to 9 minus B. Again go with intercept form. In the place of A, replace in terms of B. So we will get everything in terms of B. Now also it is given it passes through the point 2, 2. So replace x and y. That's what we did in the previous problem also, right? After getting in terms of A, what we did? We substituted the point again in the equation to get the value of B. So that's what we are going to do. After taking LCM, we are going to substitute the point 2, 2 in the equation to obtain the value of B. So x as 2, y as 2. After substituting, multiply, simplify it, we got a quadratic equation in B. Do split the middle term, find the value for B. So we got two equations, 3 or 6. So once we got the B value, we can very well find our A value by substituting in this, right? So if B equal to 3, A will be 9 minus 3, which is 6. If B is 6, A is 3. So we got two A, B value. So accordingly we will get two equations, right? So required equation will be, this is what our equation, that's what we did in the previous problem also, right? What we did, once we got our equation, then we found what is A by substituting this point, and then again we resubstituted the value of A in the equation to give our answer. The same way we got B, we got the equation in terms of B, and then we found the value of B. Again we have to resubstitute, right? We found corresponding A value, then again we have to resubstitute in the equation. What equation? X by A plus y by B equal to 1, right? Or else in the last also you can substitute, your wish. In this stage also you can substitute to arrive at our answer. So I have substituted there, again I have taken LCM. So x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. This is one equation if B is equal to 3 and A equal to 6. If A equal to 3, B equal to 6, we will get another equation, right? Hope you understood. Let us move on to our 14th question. 14th question is, find the equation of a line through the point. They have given you through the point. They have find the equation of a line through the point, making an angle of 2 pi by 3 with the positive x-axis. So this is what the first question. First question, they asked you to find the equation of a line passing through the point and it makes an angle with the positive x-axis. So if an angle is given, we can very well find the slope. So slope 1 point form, we will get the equation of this line, right? Our second question in that they asked is also find the equation of a line parallel to it. Parallel what I told you, parallel and perpendicular, immediately slope only should strike your mind. If a line is parallel to this line, the slope of this will be same as slope of this. So a line parallel to the first line implies slope of first line will be same as slope of second line, and crossing the y-axis at a distance of 2 units below the origin. So it is crossing the y-axis at a distance of 2 units below the origin. This is our origin. So below the origin 2 units means it is going to be -2, right? Therefore what is going to be the point? It crosses, right? So what is going to be this point? 0, -2. The point is 0, -2. So we got the slope and one point on the line. So you can go with slope point form. Yes. Or else you can do this with slope intercept form also, because we got a y-intercept and we have a slope. So what is slope? Y-intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus c. In that way also you can do. You can use either slope point form or slope intercept form, where the intercept is y-intercept. Okay, you can go with any one of this form. So first question they asked is, they have given you the point, a line which passes through the point, and the angle is given, so you can find the slope, go with slope point form. Next it is given, they asked you to find the equation of a line which is parallel to this and crossing y-axis at a distance of this. So slope should be equal and you got a y-intercept, right? So you can go with slope intercept form or slope point form. Yes, I hope you understood. Let us move on to the next question, 15th one. Yes, 15th question. The perpendicular from the origin to a line meets it at the point -2, 9. Find the equation of the line, right? So they told you clearly this is a perpendicular from the origin to a point on the line. Find the equation of this line. I told you perpendicular. So immediately we will look for the slope. So we can very well find the slope of this line by using 2 points, and this slope m2 is going to be -1 by m1. So we will get the slope of this point and a point on the line. Therefore we can go with slope point form. Yes, perpendicular means we will find the slope and negative reciprocated to get the slope of our required line, and already we know a point on the line, therefore we can go with slope point form. What is slope point form? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. I am repeating the form in each and every problem. Why? Because at least then it will register in your mind. So that's why I am repeating again and again. So by heart all the forms, or else you cannot do the exercise, right? Let us move on to the next question. Next few questions are application oriented, but it's going to be very easy. Your 16th question. If the length L in centimeter of a copper rod is a linear equation of its Celsius temperature. So there is a copper rod, its length is a linear function of Celsius temperature. In an experiment, if L is equal to this, when C equal to 20 and L equal to 125.134, when C equal to 110, express L in terms of C. Express L in terms of C. So that's what they asked. So how can we do? We can take this as when C is 20, L is this. So 20, 124.942 is 1 point. And similarly 110 comma 125.134 is another point on the line, because it is the length of copper rod, right? This is a copper rod and we got 2 points on the rod now. So taking C as x-axis and L as y-axis, we can use 2-point form because we got 2 points here. So in the 2-point form, in the place of x we will replace it with C, the place of y we will replace it with L, so that we will get the linear equation in L and C. So we can express L in terms of C. We got 2 points, so use 2-point form, and in that instead of x you replace C, instead of y you replace L, right? So that we will get a expression of L in terms of C. That's it. The next question is exactly same as our 16th question, right? So what is given? The owner of a milk store finds that he can sell 980 liters of milk each week at rupees 14 per liter. The owner of a milk store finds that he can sell 980 liters of milk each week at rupees 14 per liter, and 1220 liter of milk each week at rupees 16 per liter. Assuming a linear relationship between selling price and demand, how many liters could he sell weekly at rupees 17 per liter? So only if we know the linear relationship between the selling price and demand, we can find how much he can sell when he is selling at rupees 17 per liter. So the same way, taking selling price as our x-axis and the demand as our y-axis, we get 2 points here, 14 comma 980, 16 comma 1220 are 2 points. So you can use 2-point form. We will get a relation in terms of x and y, in the sense in terms of selling price and demand. In that, if we replace x as 17, because that is going to be the selling price, we can find the demand, we can find the y, right? I repeat, we got 2 points, use 2-point form, and then we can get an equation of a line in terms of x and y, right? So once we get in terms of x and y, they asked you to find your demand, which means y, when the selling price is given, x is given. So replace x as 17 and find what is your y. Yes. Now let us move on to our 18th question. 18th question, what they have given, P, A comma B is the midpoint of a line segment between axes. It's the midpoint of a line segment between the axes. The line segment is between the axes. Show that the equation of the line is x by A plus y by B equal to 2. They have given you the equation of this line segment. They asked you to check whether it is correct or not. The only clue they have given you is P is the midpoint of the line segment between the axes. So the line segment is between the axes. So what will be the coordinates of A and B? A is on y-axis, therefore 0 comma y. B is on x-axis, so x comma 0. And we know it is given P is a midpoint, so applying midpoint formula, we will get 0 plus x by 2, y plus 0 by 2, because x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. But P, coordinates of P are A comma B, right? Coordinates of P are A comma B. So x by 2 comma y by 2. We need to know what is this x and y, right? What is this x and y? Then only we will get the 2 points. Right? Then we can go with 2-point form to obtain the equation of the line. Right? So after substituting in the midpoint form, we got x by 2 is equating the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Equate x coordinate and y coordinate. So x by 2 is equal to A and y by 2 equals to B. So x is equal to 2A and y equals to 2B. So once we got x and y, we can substitute here to get our 2 points. They asked you to show that this, right? So our 2 points are going to be 0 comma 2b and 2a comma 0, because y value is 2b and x value is 2a. So 0 comma 2b and 2a comma 0. Now let us substitute in the 2-point form. What is 2-point form? Y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. So when we substitute these values and after simplification, we can arrive at the answer easily, right? So segregate the denominators, y by b, minus into minus plus, so 2b by b is equal to x by a. So x by a, bring this minus y by b to the other side, so it will become plus y by b equal to 2. b will get cancelled. Hence we proved, right? Hope you understood this problem. What we did, we applied midpoint formula and then we applied in 2-point form once we got our 2 points, right? Now let us move on to our 19th question. Point R divides a line segment. Again it is between the axis in the ratio 1:2, right? Between the axis in the ratio 1:2, find the equation of the line. They asked you to find the equation of this line again. So there they have given you P is a midpoint. Here they didn't tell P is a midpoint, but that point R divides it in the ratio 1:2. So the same procedure, since they have given you their directly midpoint, we have went on with midpoint formula. Here we are going to go with section formula. That's it, right? In order to find our x and y. So section formula h and k, the same way the ratio is 1:m. The points are x comma 0 and 0 comma y. Substitute. Obviously we will get in terms of h and k only. The same way equate the x coordinate and y coordinate. We obtained x as 3h by 2 and y as 3k, right? Therefore substitute this x and y in the 2 points. The same problem as like our previous one, right? So after substituting the x and y values, obtain the equation of the line using 2-point form. Using 2-point form, I have substituted the points and simple calculation only, taking LCM and then simplification, we will arrive at our required equation. Exactly same like our previous problem, right? And we are in the last problem of the exercise now. By using the concept of equation of a line, prove that the 3 points are collinear. See, for this collinear, as of now we have seen 3 methods. First one is using distance formula, we can prove the 3 points are collinear. Yes, by telling the distance between these 2 points, the sum of the distance between this 2 point plus this 2 point should be equal to the sum of another 2 points, right? Then the 3 points will be collinear. Then using area of a triangle formula, we can tell the 3 points are collinear. How? If the area of a triangle is equal to 0, then the 3 points are collinear. These 2 things we have learnt in our previous class, class 10, right? In class 11 what we learnt? Using slope. We told if the slope of these 2 points is equal to the slope of these 2 points, then the points are collinear. Why? Because all the 3 points lie on the same line, therefore the slopes should be equal, right? Now we are going to tell the 3 points are collinear by using the concept of equation of a line. By using the concept of equation of a line, how can we tell? See, all the 3 points are on the same line. So we can find the equation of the line using any 2 points. Find the equation of the line using any 2 points. Using 2-point formula, we can find the equation. But if you see, the third point is also lying on the same line. So if we substitute the third point in the equation, what will happen? It should satisfy. It should satisfy. Satisfy means both the sides you should get the same answer. If it satisfies, all the 3 points lie on a same line. If it does not satisfy, the 3 points does not lie on a same line and hence the 3 points are not collinear. So this is another way of telling the 3 points are collinear. How will you prove the 3 points are collinear? Using the equation of a line. Find the equation of a line using any 2 points using 2-point formula and then substitute the third point in the equation to check whether it lies on the line or not, right? So with this, let us wind up today's class. and your homework is exercise 10.2 question number 8 to 20. You should complete question number 8 to 20 in exercise 10.2 and then you should post it in the group. I have given you all the clues to solve the problem, and if you have any doubts in that, you can ask me. Thank you, students.